Adams has been denying claims that he made any kind of a quid pro quo deal with the Trump administration to enforce immigration law in exchange for a dismissal of the charges against him. Take a look at what Bill Press wrote about this for thehill.com, saying that Eric Adams is not for sale, he's for rent, saying this is probably the worst example of a quid pro quo since Donald Trump's 2019 phone call promising U.S. aid to Ukraine in return for a criminal investigation of Joe Biden. And guess who joins us now? Bill, because it would be very strange to show his article and then not speak to him after it. He said we thought that was a good line, right? So, but explain, like this is the story's unfolding as we speak, and we'll go to the courthouse in a few minutes, but he's for rent.
Yeah, he's for rent, meaning if I play with you, play games with you, this is basically the deal that he made. It's very clear, Connell. This was a quid pro quo. If you read the letter from the Deputy Attorney General, acting Eric Beauvais, he told the federal prosecutor, U.S. Attorney for Southern Manhattan, drop this case because, not because you've got a weak case against Eric Adams. I mean, this case took months to put together. The grand jury indicted him on 5 counts over decades, even when he was Brooklyn borough president, right? For fraud, for bribery, taking bribes, for soliciting illegal campaign contributions from foreign nationals. So all of that is set. But Beauvais didn't say, you got a weak case against the mayor. They said, no, we need the mayor to help us with our program to round up undocumented people and export them. And he said, so drop the case, but do it, there's a phrase here, without prosecution. I'm sorry, without
prejudice, yeah, right.
Without prejudice, which means if Eric Adams doesn't perform, they can bring the case back.
Right, they can hold it over his head this way.
Exactly.
So this is all happening. So we'll see. So they called them in today. That's where they are now. And they said, the judge, the federal judge in this case, Judge Ho's his name, he says, come in. And you got to explain yourself, DOJ officials. I'll put up on the screen the prosecutors who have resigned already in the dismissal of the case here. And the tablet, Daniel Sassoon is the best known because she was the acting head of SDNY, but there have been others. So anyway, they're there now saying, all right, explain yourself, and we'll see what comes out of this. But did you see, I showed it right at the top of the hour, in the midst of all of this, you may not think it's related, but it probably is. Here's President Trump, and he's tweeting about this congestion, or posting on Truth Social, about this congestion pricing situation. Because Governor Hochul could remove the mayor. So he says, all right, you're done. Your congestion pricing is over. Long live the king. This is while Adams is in court. I mean, this is quite a drama, for lack of a better term, I guess.
It does all relate, and it doesn't relate. But look, Donald Trump is still there. He's still got the Trump Tower. He thinks he's king of New York. I think he wants to be governor, mayor, king of New York, all at the same time.
Well, it seems like he's trying to send a message, you know?
Yeah, this hearing today is very important because it's not a done deal until the judge says it's a done deal.
Right.
So what the judge is saying, if you're going to drop this case, why? What are your reasons for dropping the case, right? I'm just not going to do it automatically. Now, in the end run, Connell, the judge cannot force the Justice Department to go forward with this case. But he can certainly embarrass them in the meantime by showing that this is all politics. This is all quid pro quo. And remember, the president's border czar, Tom Homan, said on Fox and Friends, if Eric Adams doesn't deliver, I'm going to, pardon my language, it's his language, he said, I'm going to be up here and I'm going to be up his butt to find out why he didn't deliver on those charges.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.